To the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That's a great shot. Got down, kept their balance and controlled the swing for more.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Well, that was a struggle getting smacked all over the park. Marsh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Bowler into the attack for India.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Phillips has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Straight to the fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Goes over the top with that shot.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Got that away nicely.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Nicked it. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 105 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball. Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Smacks that away through the gap. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. That's the over. India are 8 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Wood straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Brilliant diving stop. Solid shot. That's going for 4. End of the over. 6 off it. India 14 for 1.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
𝐿𝐿, the left arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Was quick onto that in the infield. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edged. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
The ball
It's only a brief stay, struck the pad right in front, and they're out for naught.
coming into bat for India. Please give him a warm welcome.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves gone. Yet another wicket. That's a hat-trick, and the crowd are going wild.
And that brings up the hat-trick for the wrist spinner. The right-hander is coming into bat at number 6 for India.
First possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India 22 for 4. Wood from the pavilion end. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Thick edge, no, that's racing away. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Couldn't get it through the field. Shreyas has hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
𝐿𝐴𝐿 shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Goes over the top with that shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Finds the fielder with that shot. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Willie, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Five runs added in that over. India are 51 for 4. Ashwin coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Smacks that away through the gap.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh my, that's racing away.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Perfectly timed.
Those runs bring
4
up-
runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Singh into the attack now from the pavilion end. Massive outside edge. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicked it. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Caught. Thought that was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
The player
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Can't get that outside the ring field. Six runs added in that over. India are 75 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Bolt, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
In the end, a very simple shot. Just lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
Iyer has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Straight to the fielder. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Power and precision in that shot. Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there. Bolt will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. This is now just a mental game. It should be all over, but the pressure is still on the bowler not to give away anything. Onto that early, that could be 4.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. How will he reply? Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Wow, what a final over. You felt it could have gone either way, but this bowling